Oh, so is a Black Hawk. Oh yeah. Goodney, I got him.
Yeah. Yep. It's I quit for 8 years. I tell you, you got to cut up caffeine too. Yeah, it's a lifestyle change. You know, caffeine causes nerve damage. I am trying to re-quit smoking. I got the patches, and if you need help with, I got a number. It's 1-800-QUIT-NOW. I can't find the card. Well, Chantix is great. All right, so that's a dirt pill, but you want the 21 milligram patches. Probably a couple weeks worth. You don't even need to downgrade. Time I got to 2 weeks. That depends on the person too, right? And how much caffeine intake, like chocolate, coffee, pop, right? You want to change all that. And so, what kind of pop do you drink? Let that go. That rotted my teeth out. And I'll tell you that. I went through a great depression. Wasn't drugs or anything else, but I'll tell you, get away from that shit ass pop. If you took the fizz out of it, then try to drink it like a flat Mountain Dew, tastes like shit, right? It's only the carbonation that works. So try like a 7 Up. A cherry 7 Up has the red 40 in it, so a regular's just 7 Up. Even a root beer, like a mug. I mean, I hate A&W's too sweet. But a mug, and there's Barks is a good root beer. But try to limit that down too, and try to kick in some lemon water. Try to convert to like drinking learn about teas too, because it's like a day and night. It's like you got your brown tea, and then you got actually green tea. You ever see like a box of green tea and you make some and it's fucking brown looking? And it's in your head. It's like, what the fuck? It's like fermented fucking rotten shit. That's what that is. So the search for good health, which is what my church teaches, is like trying to find the Holy Grail. It is so like trying to find the Holy Grail. Like, you know, I look at somebody's cart every time because I went to 230 down 176. Now I'm back up to 230 because I had to do my stepfather and my mom moving in. Yeah, I'm about 6, fucking about 230, trying to get it down to back down. But I just recently cut the sugar out too. For most part, I did have a half a pop yesterday. I went to Costco, got a hot dog with my son, and got a Pepsi, and I didn't like it, so I got about down half of it. There you go, burners. Here, you know, um, I did like a lot of my. So there's a lot of different teas. There's teas with caffeine in it. There's teas without. Try to go for your herbal teas. You can make like blueberry, mix it up with ginger. And then when you're doing teas and adding sugar, do you drink sugar with your coffee? You drink coffee? All right, so but you do Mountain Dew with sugar in it. So but all right, so that you got a plus there. I drink black coffee, about 2-3 cups. I need to get it down to 1, and then down to none. There was a point where I was like, I'm not drinking this shit no more. Like every time I drink coffee, it's like, fuck, man, I gotta brush my teeth and gargle and get that coffee taste out of my mouth. You guys know what I'm talking about? That bitter taste. It's like fucking my mom's tea. She get Lipton tea, but it always leaves a fucking bitter taste in your mouth. Like tea ain't supposed to leave nothing. I don't know. You got me started. Oh shit. Now you got me in trouble now. Now you got me in trouble. Did Tony leave too? I think what it is that, hey, send him a message and tell him I'll quit talking. And I think they want to focus on the current game they're playing, not anything else. I kind of forget about that. I wish you could meet people without them able to hear you, but then, they got it set up where you meet people, they can still hear you talking, so what's the point of muting somebody? Hey, Fred, how you doing? You want more nuts? My pet squirrel. So, pet. My buddy Fred. Yeah, that's better. Because I'm not petting you. What'd you say? Oh, I'll go get you some nuts. Go. Well, sometimes when you're trying to focus on something, it's kind of hard. Yeah. Oh, shit. I, yeah. That depends what the mood I am and what game I am. Planet Side 2 with a crew that I've been rolling with for over 11 years. They're still playing, but it's got mumbled over the time. But when in its prime, we were focused on the game. Nobody else's. We didn't want to hear it. You would have, 3 or 4 officers griping at you like, "Hey, you gotta shut up." We don't want to hear that. But we're trying to focus and play the game. And with Planet Side 2, when you run a harasser squads, tank squads, or a mix, so when you straight to core information, that's the biggest problem with Planet Side 2 is you either gonna do it on your own or you're gonna have a sick ass crew to row with. I had a sick ass crew to row with, and they didn't mind you gunning. I would always gun for. I'm like, hey, you need a gun? Anybody need a gun? And when nobody needed the gun, I ended up getting enough certs to get my own vehicle, so I rolled them, learn how to tank, and But one thing I do hate about Planet Side 2, it had too many directives for people to go after. So everybody's up doing this, everybody's up doing that. So it wasn't like MAG at a PS3 where, you got a few classes to choose from. You're playing against, like, you buy 156 or whatever, give or take. I guess, it was a huge battlefield with a lot of shit going on. But my class that I liked going with was the motion sensor sensor jammer SMG silence with a knife. And I would either be platoon leader or squad leader so I could get them extra kills on average between 80 kills a game out of domination. My highest was over 120. Oh, you played MAG? So you ran a Sunder, so I know what that is. Mm. Oh, that gets so fucking boring playing by yourself. But if you're not coordinated, we ran harasser squads, like 6 harassers or 8, 2-man team. And dude, we just milking tanks left and right the whole battlefield. But we can sit back. Sometimes you take a step forward, get step back 2, step back 3, step back 1, step back forward 2. But that's planet side, man, and you need to row with somebody and people with the right mind, on the game plan. You know, First thing I hate in a game is a female gamer that wants a bunch of simps up her ass, and you can't focus on the game and relax because somebody's trying to beat off in the corner. Like, dude, I'm not here to fucking hook up with game girls because you never know. It's just, Online, or any of that shit is corny as fuck to me. Just now. We had a huge storm that came through, so I took my wind chimes off and I put them back on right now. No, it always comes from the west to the east, from my angle. But all the storms come from the west, unless it cycles from, unless you get like some kind of storm from Florida, like a hurricane. Yeah, you'll get that, but I don't get the. I get the Michigan Detroit Doppler down here. It always looks like the storms. Yeah, about 30 miles east. I'm at west. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.